Agent Expert in 1 minute. So I've been hearing a lot of talk about lost business. So let's talk about that. So let's just say that on average, we sell 100 houses a week. Okay, so week of January 26th, Snowmageddon Part 1. So maybe instead of 100, we sold 25. February 2nd, well, that was Snowmageddon Part 2, and so maybe we only sold 25. So now the thought is 25 and 25 will go back to normal. And so at the end down here, we're only going to sell 450 instead of 600. That's not the way it works. So what's going to happen is, as we come into next week, let's just say we're going to go up probably to about 125, and then maybe 150, and 150, and then we'll start going back down to 125. What's going to happen is by the time we get to the week of March 9th, we're going to be back on pace, but we're going to make up for all that. See, we didn't actually lose any homes sold. All we did was push them. Nobody didn't buy a home just because they couldn't write a contract that week. So the question I have for you is, are you doing what you need to do to be sure that you're getting your part of this business? Okay, now let's apply this to the big picture. So roughly average home sales annually in this country is about 5 million. Well, if you look back over the last few years, 2021, we sold 6.1 million. That is a great year. Then we dropped to average 5 million. Now we're 3 years in a row. It's pretty much 4.1 million. We're below average. Here's what we've done. We've pushed that demand again. Now, right now, the predictions are maybe about 4.5 million this year. If we can keep that trend going, which a lot of people think we will in 2027, we can go to 5 million and maybe even like 5.5 million. I'm not saying we're going back to 6.1. I'm just saying we're going to start making up ground and we're going to get back into a normal market. The question is, are you doing what you need to do to get your unfair share of this business? So that's your thought for this week. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week on Agent Expert in 1 minute.